Miss Jones, you've had your fun. You signed an agreement. You have to testify against this man or risk an immediate return to prison.
Actually, I don't have to testify. I did some research, and a wife doesn't have to testify against her husband.
You and Matt are married?
We sure are.
That's impossible. You were only gone for that short recess.
It doesn't take long to say I do, especially with the Justice of Peace in the same building.
Matt, is this true? Did you get married?
I did.
No, since I won't be testifying against Matt and there are no other witnesses of his alleged killing of Lisa Niles, I assume you'll be dropping all murder charges against my husband?
What kind of game?
No game. No game. Sexy as hell. This is Matthew Hunter.
I'm gonna move to see to it that you are disbarred for this ridiculous stunt.
I had nothing to do with this.
Quan had nothing to do with this. Matt and I are in love and seized an opportunity.
You never hold up in court.
Actually, according to this book, it will. I stayed up all night in my cell studying. You know, you always said I'd be a good student once I found a subject that interested me.
It was Sonny.
Did I not just say this doesn't feel like a mob hit?
You were not there the night Sonny showed up waving his gun around, threatening to kill Anthony.
The night Anthony's tires got shot?
Absolutely. Sonny was not calm and collected. He didn't care about covering up his tracks. He was fully prepared to shoot Anthony right there in the den. In retrospect, if I'd let it do it, I would have saved myself a whole hell of a lot of trouble.
Oh, I don't know.
Sonny was probably waiting right here for Anthony when he showed up in the boathouse. By the time his goons came to clean everything up, you and I had already gotten the body out of here. Then the goons went up to the terrace, saw the body, and got rid of it.
No. If Sonny had shot him, he wouldn't leave him laying here. And if he had left him laying here, he would have left a calling card. Because mobsters don't like to knock each other off and not take credit for it.
Uh-huh. I suppose you're speaking from experience.
I told you I'm no novice to this. If Corinthos wanted to send a message, it would have been loud and clear.
Is all this legal?
I'm not a lawyer, but this wouldn't be the first case to fall apart because of spousal privilege.
No, if there's no witness, there's no case.
I am loath to admit this, but I must agree. Even though Miss Jones...
Mrs. Hunter.
She signed the agreement to testify as a single woman. But now, as Dr. Hunter's wife, she can't be compelled to testify against her husband.
Will she have to go back to prison?
Her release stands.
And what about my brother?
We won't be moving forward with murder charges at this point.
Well, then I guess we're all done here.
I want to
can't
tell you
say
something. I'm going to do everything in my power to see to it that both of you and this fraudulent marriage are exposed. And I will see to it that Lisa Niles' murderer is made to pay for his crime. And as for you, Mrs. Hunter, I'll make sure you pay for your part in this charade as well.
And my little dog, too?
Nice bit of legal maneuvering, Mrs. Hunter.
What can I say? You do what you gotta do for the people you love.
I'll let Alexis know. I'm sure she'll be pleased with the outcome. Congratulations to both of you.
Free. God, I'm really free. We both are.
For now, the DA may make you pay for covering up for Matt.
Why? What we did is perfectly legal. They can't do that.
And when the statute of limitations is up for Dr. Niles' murder, then you can have the marriage voided, so...
Why would we do that?
And there is no statute of limitations on murder.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't premeditated, so for a lesser charge of homicide, I'm sure that there are some
Sorry,
statutes...
if Maxie wants to guarantee that she'll never have to testify against Matt, they'll have to stay married forever.
Borrow the groom.
Yeah, by all means.
Congratulations. You became free. And not free. In all of 30 minutes.
Please try to be happy for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this once and then I'm gonna just drop it. Do you think marrying Maxie is the best way to solve this problem?
There is so much that I'm not sure of right now. I don't remember killing Lisa. I mean, Maxie says she saw I did, but honestly, I have no recollection of it.
So is that a yes or a no?
I know I can do a lot of good in this world. And not just for my patients, but for my brother. For my niece. And I love Maxie. I mean, everything that she went through, everything she did for me, how could you not?
Point taken.
Man, I just got my life back. And I'll make every second of it count.
Please understand, I didn't have a choice.
You could have kept your part of the bargain. You could have told the truth as to what you witnessed. Trusted Matt's attorneys to argue the mitigating factors of his inebriation and the threat of Dr. Niles. That was a choice.
I did what I had to do.
Maxie, please. Wait. There's something I have to say. Commissioner? Felicia? Surely you agree that this marriage can only be detrimental to Maxie, right? Is there anything that you can do to convince her it's a mistake?
I don't know if it's a mistake, but you know she's not going to listen to me.
Commissioner?
Look, you said it yourself, Spinelli. The more I object, the more stubborn she gets.
Yeah, but she can never be happy with him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know how you feel about Maxie, but this marriage is a done deal.
Done deal or not, you don't approve of what Maxie did, do you?
You know, I'm glad to have Maxie out of Pentonville under any circumstances. And I don't wish any harm to Matt. But I don't think he's anywhere near good enough for Maxie. Besides, I ran the Lisa Niles investigation.
Maxie and Robin were suspects.
I was worried that one of them could have done it. But once I realized my girls were innocent, I just wanted to do my job and bring the killer to justice. But I was police commissioner then. Now, I guess it really shouldn't matter so much anymore.
First you lose your job, and then our Maxie is set free. Hell of a day.
Hell of a day. Hell of a day.
Do you want to have a drink? It'll be like old times.
Sure. Why not?